So, very quickly, let's acknowledge the fact that I got a lot of loot. Nothing that is going to break the progression of the pack by any means. And let's quickly get into today's plan. Alright, let's get inside. So, last episode I showed you how andesite alloy is made, right? So if we activate these now, boom. That's gonna give us 3 more stacks, I hope. And that's it. That's the 3 of them. Now, having all these andesite alloy, let me show you something that I believe is amazing. The crafting blueprint. This is something you can create simply by making a painting and then mixing these with a crafting table. Which we can't mix wood for that. That's a shame. So if we combine both of these, we're gonna get a crafting blueprint, and this works with any crafting table. This is going to pretty much behave same as a painting. If I put it in space, it's going to be a 1x1. If I place it over here, it's probably gonna turn into a 3x3 or 2x2 because all of this space is available. And if I place it over here, that's gonna make a 2x2. Yeah. Okay, so what's good about this? This is not just a painting for you to put your pictures. No. Right click on any of these beauties over here. And let's say you want to learn how to make a drawer. Yeah, why not? More specifically, we want to learn how to make baskets and everything in between. So we're going to teach the system how to make this. Well, the system. This specific slot, we're going to teach how to make the canvas. We're going to accept, and it's going to take that. And then I'm going to come here, and I'm going to say scented sticks are somewhat like this. And check this out. By itself, it's going to apply a filter, which is tag resourceful bees, resourceful honeycomb. Basically, it's going to take the tag and say, okay, all of these materials are possible, take them all in. And you don't have to click on anything. Now, for cases like these, the drawers, when these are actually 16 different pages with all different recipes, well, you're gonna have to do something like this. And then select the specific planks. Which is annoying, I know. But it's either that or applying filters. Anywho, let's say you made a recipe, you're not happy with it, let's just left click and it's going to erase it. And what about all of these? Why did we put the recipes in? Why would that be? What do you think? I'm going to take a few honeycombs from here, a few sticks. And now that I have the materials on me, look what happens when I right click. It gets it done for me. If I do it again, it's gonna do it again. If I shift right click, it's gonna craft all of them. And I could do that, but yeah. I'm gonna keep some honeycombs. Anywho, now that we know how this works, that's how I said this app. This is basically everything we are going to be focused on today, or at least for a while. We'll see. Anywho, we do have the materials. Let me put this here. Let me get all of that. And let's get a few of these things going. Let's actually have a look at the quest book. So, here, create. So the first thing it's asking us to do is a wisp. No, okay. it's going to be a water wheel, which is fine, I think. We're gonna get a few cogs. Let's say 24, let's say 32. 32 sounds like a reasonable number. Let's get a few of the big ones. 8, that sounds like fun. How about a toolbox that requires gold plates? Okay, we'll get that in a little bit. We're also gonna get a few softs. These are going to be used at all times. A few andesite casings. 12. We're going to need an electron tube, and for that, okay, so for an electron tube, we're gonna need some polish. Yeah, we're gonna need some polished rose quartz. So, okay. Oh, wait. Alright, I'm gonna need some of you, some of you. I'm gonna put you back in there, and once again, if I press back, yeah, awesome. Let's make, I don't know, let's make a few of you. Why not? And, ooh, how do you make the sandpaper? That I don't know. So it's paper and sand. It's sandpaper. Now, okay, if I remember correctly, if I put this in my offhand and this in my main hand, just right click. Okay, yeah, that's gonna polish them. Nice. So let's do, wait, what do I need you for? Oh, I'm gonna need you for the funnels, the deployers, and a few more things. That's probably a thing for later on. Anything else that we can easily knock off? What about a millstone? Oh, yeah. Okay, can do. First, we're gonna need to make a hammer, which is made like these. Excellent. I know this is not the most efficient way of doing this, but at the same time, that's why we're doing these. With the mechanical press, that's no longer going to be a problem. It seems like we're going to be using these quite a lot. Quite a lot. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make a few more. Later on, as soon as we can make plates in a more efficient way. Because I had a lot of iron, and I don't have a lot of iron anymore. So yeah, in order to heat the basin, we're also going to need a blaze burner with you know what, I am going to make a few more of these, just because if we go to the nether now and we find an actual blaze spawner, we can get a few of them straight away. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Now, if we want to power any of these things up, we're gonna probably need some power, and that's where our water wheel comes in. We're going to make 8, and that's because, oh, we don't have more large cogwheels. So let's make 8 more. Beautiful. And why not? Why you not making more? And we're going to need a few gearboxes. Oh, what did I do with these small cogwheels? Here you are. So we're going to make 6. Yeah, we're going to definitely make 6. We're also going to get a few belts going. Belts should be something like these, right? Oh, and you can eat these. Well, thank you. All right, yeah, I'm gonna need the funnels. Funnels are fun. No pun intended. And we'll need brass funnels in order to filter. But yeah, that's coming in a second. And so we're going to the nether. I think we're ready, right? Before I forget, I'm gonna get an empty blaze burner, a waystone, and we're gonna get a portal going. And where do we want our portal? Because we definitely don't want it nearby. But we also don't care that much. So something like this should do it. Nice. Alright, Nether. Ready or not? Here we go. What a beautiful place. What is this? Cobalt and level diamond. So I can get cobalt already. That's nice. So a few things that we want from here. Quartz. Yep, why not? That's great. And we want to. The hell is that? Alright, Alexis mob is in the mod pack. As I was saying, we want a few things. We want glowstone. This is nice. We can also get these in the overworld, of course, but you know, here we get a lot more. Anywho, I'm looking for some. I'm looking for some. I'm looking for some soul sand and. Do you remember about those Oreos? Oreos, no. Why are you hitting me? What the hell is wrong with you? I didn't do anything to you. This is a bit stressful, guys. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. Oh, and this looks weird. Yeah, that's very weird. Ooh, that's soul sand. Me want soul sand. I want some. Gimme. 2 stacks? That's more than enough. Thank you. Now, where could we find a nether fortress? I can see Woody's chunk protection thingy, but I don't see a fortress anywhere around. This may take a while. Wait, what? Oh, that's a gold backpack. That's amazing. Look at that. So much space. Oh, that's great. That is really great. How difficult is to find a freaking nether fortress nowadays? Oh ho ho! And we found one! Finally! Nice! And what are these? Gold bars. Okay, yeah! Okay, nice. I was kind of falling asleep. We are going to get some loot. Which is not going to be great. But loot, nonetheless. Some wither skeletons. Oh, you know what? I have Vorpal 5 on this sword, as well as looting 4. I bet we can get a few wither skulls. Not like I'm gonna use them right now, but we can. Oh, that's a waystone. I'll take that. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, wait. So we have a blazer here. Right click, and we capture 1, which is a quest. We need 2 more. This is a blaze spawner. I wish I had some kind of silk touch. That would be nice. Ooh, and that's a head. Nice. I love getting head. Heads. I meant heads. Wither skeleton heads. Don't you go far away. Thank you. And 1 more. I'll see you. Right click, and we have 3. Awesome. And we have 3 wither skulls already. Out of what? 4 people we killed? Oh, Cyver, what happened to you? And why is your grave still here? Let's try and get a few. Wow. You know, looting whatever is it that I have, it's amazing. I'm gonna get a bit closer to the spawner. Whee! Now, is this a blaze spawner? It is. Why isn't it spawning entities like crazy? Is this place too crowded? Oh! Thank you. Oh no! Oh yeah! Anywho, we got what we wanted. And more. Yeah, that's definitely good enough. Let's go back. Nom, 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 nom. I want to go for a Japanese theme style, a real one, based on facts and things. I want to build and create and protect my own community over here, which means at some point I will have to build a wall. And this being Minecraft, that's only for protective reasons. Or is it? But for now, where is the pleb going to live? Where is it that we are going to make our first water wheels? I want to keep the important buildings in the middle, so I'm assuming these being a workshop, at least for now, until I move it to a more permanent location, that is. This will be a bit farther away. And of course, that's going to need a building. Okay, just give me a second. I'm actually very proud of my building skills, and it's not like it's that difficult. And after a little while of messing with the components, remember this is almost my first time using Create. This one was kind of tricky for me, and it might be for some of you, so let me go ahead and explain how this works. In order to power a water wheel, the only 4 sides that really matter are these 4, up, down, left, and right. The corners don't really matter at all. You would normally build something like these, either these or having the block down here. That's okay. That's gonna give you 256 stress units, which is fine. I mean, that's great. But once I put it down on the floor and I tried the same thing, I saw that I got 320. Now, the reason behind these is because we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 sides with flowing water. So, you know, since we can use soul sand and magma blocks, and so many people are talking about how OP that is, well, I try it, and I think this is the final setup. Having soul sand on one of the corners, well, basically on that corner over there, and yeah, that's a way of getting 320 stress units. Because again, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides with flowing water. And of course, yes, these 2 blocks are source blocks. Everything else is just flowing water. But that works. And now that we know that, let me pick this up. Did I? Yeah. And let's finish these water wheels over here. Nice. Now all of these should be 320. They are. And I'll cover these at some point. For now, this should be enough. Now I'm going to take a few of these cogwheels. I'm also going to take the shafts and the gearboxes, which are... I don't have... Oh yeah, I should have a few of them. Nice. So first of all, I'm going to put this large cogwheel in here, which is bad. I'm going to take these back. Okay. So I'm going to put a shaft over here. And now this is my favorite part. For some people this might sound just logic. Some people just need to be told. If you use a large cogwheel and then attach a small cogwheel, the speed at which this one is making a full turn, it's double this one. And I think an easy way to see these, if I attach a big one to the small one, yeah, compare the speed between the 2 of them. So now that you know, let me get rid of all of these. Again, this is going to be our workshop, and we want to have a few machines over here. Let's do something. Instead of starting from power 2 machines, let's do the opposite. Let's lay out our machines, and then let's figure out a way to power it. That seems like a better idea, really. Now, what machines or contraption are we going to use? Well, we're definitely going to start with a millstone and a metal press. Depending on the contraption, and I can show you these, you're going to power the machine in one way or another. This one, you can power it with shafts or gearboxes, no problem. But a millstone, that's going to need a cogwheel. And this is not going to work, by the way. Should be something like that. Okay? Now, in order to automate all of these, we're going to need different components for each one of them. And that should be alright. Millstone, I think we can automate these just with hoppers and a chest. Yeah, that should be good enough. For the mechanical press, we're gonna need depots. And have we made any depot? We haven't. Okay. If I'm completely honest, you don't really need a depot, but we are going to need it if we want to automate it with create. Besides, it looks a lot better with this. You're gonna give it a block space, we're gonna put our mechanical press over here, and just by providing these with some power, that should work. Our last but not least important, it's going to be our mixer. A mixer requires a blaze burner underneath, and then the mixer on top of it. Like so. Okay. Same as the millstone, we're gonna need to power that one with a cog. Okay, let's see what we can do about this.
A few inches later.
Well, actually, this is as far as we can go at the moment.
And why, you might be wondering? Well, the time being, we don't have access to brass. Well, we do have access to brass. But this is the first one. So, yeah. Which ones do I want to start first? I guess with all this power, it doesn't really matter, right? Okay, let's do something like this. We're gonna start with a big one. Then we're gonna use a small one. This is going to double the speed. I'm gonna do that one more time. From a big one to a small one. I'm gonna do one more. And shafts. And that should work. This is currently using 320 stress units, which is okay, I guess. And again, this is just temporary. It's just just to double check that it works. And so I'm going to do something similar to this side. Something like that. Shaft, shaft. We're gonna put a small cogwheel over here, and that's 320, 640. Wow, that's going to be really fast. Love it. And what am I missing? Yeah, probably these and a hopper. Now I wonder. Let me go home and get some ores. Let's go for some copper and zinc. And we're going to do 16 of each. Well, first of all, I'm going to put a hopper over here. And drop my copper and zinc. And yeah, okay, so it's gonna get processed first and then it's going to drop it. That's nice. And the reason I'm double checking these, it's, well, if you have a look at depots, if we try to do a similar setup, let me run a depot over here. I'm gonna put a hopper over there, hopper over here. And let's say I want to, for some reason, I want some cogwheels on the depot. As soon as they get in, they get out. So yeah, that being smart, it's a really nice thing. Remember we put 16 pieces and we're getting... wow. So... okay, wait a second. This gives us 1 with a 20% chance of giving us up to 2 more. And a 5% chance of giving us up to 2 pieces of cross gold ore. Wow. And if we do the same thing with the big ones, is a higher chance. Nice. That's really nice. And it looks like it's done. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, so let's have a look at brass. For brass, we need a piece of zinc and a piece of copper. I'm using crushed just because it's the one I just processed, but you can also use the ingots. That should be perfectly fine. Now it needs to be heated, and for a blaze burner to be heated, if we can use this, so it's going to tell us nothing. Yay! Here we go. So okay, smoldering, fading, kindled, seething. Okay, it's dropping it. Okay, so I dropped those two. And if I give you a bit of coal, is that going to be enough? It is. I'm gonna use 2. Oh, and I can give you many. That's cool. And I'd say that's working at full speed. Well, now I know what you may be thinking. Okay, you got brass. That's it. You're set. Well, actually, if you have a look at the recipe for brass casing, you need brass, obviously, but also you need polished wood planks from Eidolon? I don't know how to say this, but from Eidolon. Yeah, I'm gonna say Eidolon. And how do you get these? Well, you're gonna need blood magic. Yeah, not a problem. Tier 1, yeah, should be fine and all. Yeah, can definitely craft all of these. But not only that, we'd also need to get into Botania. Because these are living wood planks coming from living wood, obviously. Which at the same time comes from flourishing archwood wood from Ars Navu. Okay. And in order to get a pure daisy, we would need... Yeah, that seems like very doable, really. But a petal apothecary. Okay, so this is gated through autumn. Autumn 2. Awesome. Okay, yeah, so no. Brass casings are another thing. And the things that brass casings are gating us are, although they don't seem really important, are key for automation. The beautiful clockwork, bearing, and most importantly, the portable storage interface. But you know what? I'm playing on a server and somebody just found something awesome. A dungeon from Create. You may have probably seen a few messages from here in chat, but Cyber, it's going live in a little bit, and we're going to raid a few of those. So, yeah, take all of these things we've done behind me as an introduction to what the mod is. Oh, and just because we can, and because I want to see it, how fast are you? If I put 1... Oh, it puts the 3 of them and it's done. Wow. I really like this, not gonna lie. I really like these. Anywho, I think everyone's waiting for me, so yeah. Let's go take advantage of that dungeon. That amazing dungeon.
Where's Offsummer? There he is.
And so our story begins.
Woody, you're facing the wrong way. Alright, we got people launching up.
And look at everyone go like crazy. I can't do that. I can't flag like that. Yo guys, wait for me. And it's right next to my house. Of course. Of course.
That is so cool. This is all brass casing?
Oh, that's
Vein
fine. Vein mine doesn't
oh,
work.
you can't vein mine. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's just taking a sec. I think the dungeon's loading.
Oh. Oh wait, I don't have my magnetont. Oh, we also get andesite casing?
This is a lucrative dungeon for sure.
I've been here for a while, and I haven't seen anything amazing. And just as a reference, I got 7 stacks of brass casings and 29 stacks of andesite casings. So yeah, that was definitely worth it. Imagine all the progression we're gonna get with this. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Go check out Cybergamer's channel. It should be down there in the description. Take care, and I guess I'll see you next time.